Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Civilization Beyond Earth. We are working on, I guess, 3 different wonders now, right? One here. No. I guess it's just this one. I think we're about to work on a wonder here. I think that's what it was, the plan. Alright, I don't know why I brought you out to the floatstone, considering I can't hook that up at the moment. We'll come over to the plankton, though. Start hooking that up. Probably should get you another worker over here, because we're going to have quite a few different tiles to work on. Some more cities being captured. More progress towards Transcendence victory. Alright, we wanted you to work on this, because you have slightly more population growth, so you're going to have a little bit more unhealth. Again, not that unhealth is a problem for us, it's not. But the more of those things we can get, the more unhealthy we can be. I guess is what it comes down to. Alright, so you have your striker. This striker is going to move over to here. She has researched the technology necessary to establish a cognitive link. Presumably she still has some work to do, though, I would imagine. Contact. Is that this one? Is that the cognitive link? I actually don't remember. Oh, no, it's this one. The mind flower stuff. Oh, okay, so she's already got the technology. She's working on the mind flower. Can we see what her affinity is? And that was LOD, yes? Wait. I forgot who it was for a second there. Victories. This is... Nope, Suzanne Fielding. CEO. What am I looking for? Diplomacy. CEO you. You're at 12. We're only at 11. She's at 12, so she's a little bit ahead of us. So we do have our work cut out for us. Now we're going to get a little bit here in a turn. It's not going to quite get us to 12, but the one right after that should help us a bit as well. So she's a bit ahead of us, so that's something to take into account. We can't see people's science rates, can we? By any chance, anywhere we can see anything? I don't think I see anything that would tell me science rates or anything. She has a lot of respect for me. No fear, really. Yeah, I think that's about all I can see. Expedition thoroughly investigated the derelict settlements. No survivors. Big chunk of culture, though. Speaking of culture, do we have any artifacts we can hook up? Because the artifacts like do nothing for us just by themselves, right? %25% covert operation speed. I mean, it's a thing, but I'm not really feeling too worried about a covert operation speed. So we'll wait to see if we get another artifact we can kind of come up with a different combo for. All right, strikers here. You're just going to, I guess, alert for us, please. You're going to alert for us over here as well. Although, I assume... I actually don't know if you travel with the city. I hadn't thought about that. That's a funny thought. Actually, we'll find out, I guess. I had not thought about that. Alert you there. Alright, so CEO Suzanne is... going to be some trouble for us, I think. I mean, she's not at 15 yet, so we have a chance. This gets us the Xeno Sanctuary, the Mind Stem, and the Xenodrome. Adds 1 point to Transcendence Victory. Adds 1 point per turn to Transcendence Victory progress. So all of this stuff feels very important for what we're working towards. Alright. There's the Xenodrome. I don't feel like we need that right away. Biofactory does feel a little bit useful. There's our Xeno Sanctuary, which I don't know that we need yet, because I don't feel like we've got anything that needs the points yet. So we may want that here soon, like very, very soon. The nano pasture would actually let us get a little bit more growth right away, because it'll finish just before the city grows. So I actually think I'm going to work on that first. Alright, so that's done. This will get us 20 for 6. Get some more culture from xenomass wells, which we have a couple of those, right? Yep, we have several of those. Human soldiers mounted on domesticated alien life forms. Yeah, 20 for 6 I think is very useful. And then we'll probably maybe swing down to some of this stuff maybe. Or something over here. We'll figure out what we want to do after that. 20 will get us halfway through 12 even, which will be useful. You have 4 expedition modules left. Not sure if there's any expeditions left though. Some vents. I guess we could still try to go after the little mushroom things. I've already got somebody going towards that satellite. Is there a mushroom that we have not cleansed yet? I think there's some in other people's territory. There's a big one over here. I don't think we've gotten this one yet. Let's head over here and we'll find out. Striker just going on alert. And that is all that. We're what? 1 turn away from another virtue? Or another, yeah, virtue. Let's make sure I had the right name. 1 turn left on our nanothermite. 5 turns on that. So far so good, I think. I mean, I feel like we're doing okay. We'll have to keep an eye on Suzanne. She's actually just got into war. That might slow her down a little bit. We'll find out. Build 1 quarry improvements. Lattice ore.
Solving problems with force is satisfying because one gets feedback right away.
This actually will help us on the defensive side of things because we'll be using ranged and city strikes for sure. We'll probably make some air units as well, and especially now that we have that, just to really defend ourselves up quite a bit. That's actually very useful. Like for example, if I wanted to attack here, which I'm not, we should see that pop in. And I just see the bonus versus aliens. I don't see the other thing popped in, but maybe it's just, maybe it's in there and I'm just not seeing it or something, or who knows. Alrighty, so that's done. And we can start working on the Xenodrome, I guess. But I feel like picking up some of these things would be useful. This city also has some tundra, doesn't it? It's sitting on some tundra, and there's some tundra around it. So we'll start with this. Again, I don't know if I need the things that'll give us victory points just yet, because I don't think we're to that part, unless I'm just misunderstanding something. Alright, +1 production from every basic resource. This feels pretty good. This will also get us the +1 health for every city. Again, overkill, but it does enable us to be unhealthy a bit. And then we can start maybe filling in some of the stuff over here after that. Yeah, I think this will work. Let's fill this one in, and then we'll backpedal over here to knowledge. We still probably should backpedal up to some of these things, get some free technologies, free affinity levels. Actually, free affinity level would be very useful. We are what? 3 away, so if we get the city intrigue and this one, those both would also help with this. It's a tough one. Or we could just kind of pick up a few of these other basic things. I might swing over to industry just for a little bit then, if that's the case. Because that free affinity level is a pretty big deal. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up this, just to finish off prosperity. Is this what we want to get? Any of these other ones? +2 energy from any population acting as a specialist. Pretty big deal. But I think I like the production. Go with that. And then I might go a little more horizontal. Go over here to industry. Fill in some of this. So that we can, you know, get the free technology and get the free affinity. Maybe. We'll see. That's a very tempting. Yeah, we'll see. Unit needs orders. This is our striker. Oh, I guess I unalert you or something. Alright, city connection established. Perfect. Five turns on alien domestication. Okay, this worker's finished doing what he was doing. Still don't have the float stone. Oh, this thing, well, geothermal's, like, we've gone out to it, but, actually that does give us something, so I'm assuming hooking that up will give us more geothermal, but it's not like we're short on geothermal at the moment. I actually think I'm going to send you over here to the city to help out the city some more as well. Let's just go straight for that geothermal, actually. So in 5 turns, we will definitely get level 12. We'll have to check. Oh, so we're actually in danger with CEO Suzanne. Why? I'll have to check here in a second. Is it because she's not afraid of us? It's probably what it is. We just finished the cell cradle, which will help the city grow faster. I mean, there's a little bit. Oh, no, this is snow. It's not tundra. That's tundra, but we're not actually working it at the moment. So the mass digester feels a little bit less critical. Xeno sanctuaries still get us more culture. Xeno fuel plant does get us more trader stuff. Should probably start launching some solar collectors. Which will give us a whole bunch of energy. Honestly, a solar collector over all my cities. Probably a really good idea. Xenodrome. I mean, this would just be to get some points at this point. I'm going to pick up the Xenofuel plant for now, and then kind of go from there. Alright, so you moved once. I think part of the goal is just to keep moving you, honestly. Pick up some of these free, you know, border growths. And the unit does move with it, so good to know. Alright, so you hooked that up. Why don't you swing over here and hook this up, please? You are a striker. Ready to alert here. This striker. Oh, are you getting bopped or getting woken up because of the aliens? Probably are, so I'll stop alerting you, I think. Alright, so what is the deal here?
How can I
Respect's down a little bit, but not too bad. But her fear is not very high. We still just need to get a bunch more units, I think. She's still at 12 though on her harmony, so that's good to see. Her city's actually named Dam, and it's the one that's moving in the water. Just kind of strange, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting. This looks good to me. Sure. Got so much time. Is there something else we can do with that? Because we have way more than we're ever going to need. Oh, you were just exploring around. That's right. Anything else for you to explore? No reachable place? Really? It's because you've explored everything? Oh, okay. Well, then just come home. Come on home. Same thing for you, I guess, Mr. Ripper. Swing back to the home area. Help defend us a bit. Alright. Production. Biofactory. Still got a lot of stuff to hook up here. To really just maximize what we're doing. 10% science in the city. feels good. And then we can start adding some more science in here. I was going to check. There's actually a lot of quests. Oh, there's showing completed quests. Secure compounds, build 1 quarry improvements. Still science, we're still trying to work our way up to being able to do that. Kill 10 aliens, we're not going to be doing that one. 1 neural lab building. Kill siege worm, we're not going to be doing that. We're playing friendly with the aliens. Still got the giant fun guy thing, which I guess we'll start going around to try and cleanse where we can. Alright, you're going to hook up the work barge, yes. More downgrades. Oh, she's really not happy with us at the moment. And the fact that she's not afraid of us means that she out-levels our military might. Alright, again, we don't need these right away. So that's why I'm feeling like we have some time to continue to working on some of our defensive stuff. Continue filling in a few strikers here and there, and we'll start maybe picking up some of these bigger hitters in a little bit, such as the solar collector, not solar collector, the Xenoswarm. Actually, let's do a couple solar collectors first. A few of those plopped around would be pretty useful. I mean, I do expect that we will need these things soon-ish. I just don't know that we need them right away. I don't know. We'll do the surveillance web. Maybe we don't need it, but just in case it is a thing. Oh, here we go. The tidal turbines are hugely powerful, even dangerously so. Our financial district reports huge gains with the power it generates, and is asking for more output. However, the low-income households that live close to the turbine housings say they can barely sleep at night for the constant churning. We can install baffles that would keep these communities safer and more comfortable, but if we throttle up the turbines, the housing projects around it would suffer and probably degrade. Increased capacity, more energy, or just more health. We've got a lot of health. Are we in danger of, like, getting some unhealth anytime soon? I guess if we start plopping out a whole bunch more manufactories, that could dip into that. I don't know, we'll protect the neighborhoods. Why not? We're up to 61. Yeah, we're never gonna have to worry about health again at this point. I mean, honestly, the main reason to continue doing the health stuff is just to get the science bonuses there. Oh, it is war. Okay. Very well. Then we will start going to war then. I've been just not doing war stuff for so long. I'm not sure how worried I should be. I mean, Xenosiren would affect nearby lands, attract nearby lands to the affected area. Like, if we're just defending ourselves, I would imagine we'd be okay. Is she? Which one is she? Is she, I don't remember people's symbols yet. She is integer. This symbol, which is, where is she? Oh, over here. So she's a little bit closer to the city. And she'll be coming from the northeast here. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so this lurker should turn around. Oh, hello. Oh, that was a mistake because she's right next to me now. Where is my other military units? Thought I had another sea-based military unit over here somewhere. I have a couple coming back down, which they're making their way down here. We'll figure it out. All right, production. This is Ard. I mean, I guess we should do some sea-based units because she's like right there. The vortex is very strong. Kind of like the Tritons, though. I mean, I would like the biofactories just to get a little bit more production, but let's just start working on these. We'll start doing the Tritons. I mean, more lurkers is probably good too, but let's start with the Tritons. A little bit stronger. Trade convoy. Establish trade route. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm just going to stay with the internal stuff. I kind of like this trade route right here. It's just quick and easy, back and forth. Gives both these cities a decent amount of production. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this city up here. I'll be honest. Oh, a unit was killed. Fair enough. That's fine. Those rippers are not that strong. It's likely this unit might die here because I snuck right up on top of her. I was not understanding what the symbol was there. Obviously, it makes sense. It means that my ship was going to be visible. Explorer was destroyed. Again, not a big deal. I'm okay with those. Those are not unexpected.
The wisdom of nature is that she is...
Alright, some upgrades. We are at level 12. Probably do some locusts, honestly. Do some of the air attacks where we need to. I think that's going to be okay for now. Does this look the same no matter what? Yeah, it does. Evolved. Leopard. Plus 40% when not next to any friendly unit. Plus 70% when attacking it. If began this turn invisible to the target. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of like that. Let's see if we can try to do that. Oh, Triton. Oh, an upgrade for our Tritons just as we're about to do something with them. Oh, we hadn't built a Triton yet. I was like, wait a minute. I'm confused. Or no, we had. Yeah, we've already got those two. Never mind. I'm not sure why it was... I was misreading what the symbol was. 50% chance to scatter attacked unit to another tile. That's kind of cool. Automatically heal every turn. No, that's perfect for what we need to do. Be very defensive. Oh, 3 tiles away. Perfect. That is huge. That Triton now comes out at... He's a Poseidon now. 36 strength. 54 range strength. Oh, that's awesome. That is huge. Oh, these strikers. We've got a couple of these out and about. So getting these boosted up even more is going to be awesome. All terrain costs 1 movement. Nope, we don't care about that one. Can move after attacking. Does it really just bump this up to 52 now? Goodness. Alright, I don't think I care about the terrain cost. I don't really care about either of these, honestly. Because we're going to be using this guy more defensively, so we'll just go with this one. It's going to be okay. The Xeno Cavalry. Plus 40% when in miasma and attacking. Plus 40% when in miasma and defending. We do have some miasma out and about still, so... I think this one we might be able to find some ways to have that come in handy. Alright, cool. Now this is good. So then we can start attacking this guy. With you. With you. Really? The range does not work. Oh, bombard. Of course it's bombard. With your extra strength now. And then with you. Is it bombard here as well? Alright, B. B for bombard for all of these. And that actually finishes this guy off. Done. That's good. I like that. Which my city has the most people, which is probably working the most tiles. So if we launch you over here, we'll just launch you over the city itself. I'm almost guaranteed to just get maximum from that. Yeah, just got plus 7 right there just from that alone. Cool. Alright. Oh, you're right. You can. I was like, why do you still have a movement? Because you can move after attacking. That was just what I just picked. Shredder. I love that. That's a cool name. That's hugely useful. Alright, anything we can easily pick up. Bionics, we can pick it pretty easily. It would also get us a little bit closer towards purity. Gets us the Biowell stuff. Institute, which, not bad. Bionics Lab. Not that we need it. Auto Sled. But also unlocks tissue engineering, which is basically puts 20% 27, only 7 turns away. More science from work barges. Actually, that feels pretty good. We'll go with that. Alright, so you're basically just nothing. Honestly, you're expendable is what you are. I mean, I don't even know if there's any point in keeping you for anything. So, can we come disrupt something? Probably not. You're probably just going to die no matter what we do. I may just sit you out here right about... like right out here, just to kind of keep some spotting out there for us. Alright, can we... actually, we actually have an air unit, don't we? Did I make one at one point just for fun? I don't see it immediately. This is a Hellion solar collector. Hellion Viper, which is just a tank type unit, right? I don't see it, so I was going to say if we did, we could send it over to the other city, but got a lot of Hellions floating about, which I guess is fine. We'll leave the range units on our outer cities. All of our cities have at least a defender at the moment, so that feels pretty good. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. I mean, we're at war, so we're going to have to build a few military units, probably some ships mostly, because that's where she's going to be coming from, I believe, and then kind of go from there, especially now that these Tritons are so much stronger. Or Poseidons, I should say. That's pretty awesome. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.